Imagine walking into a room and noticing someone immediately, not because they said a word, but because of the way they carry themselves. Their eyes meet yours, steady and calm, as if they've seen the world and know exactly what they want. Their hands rest confidently at their sides, strong and deliberate, moving only when necessary. The shoulders are broad, posture upright, speaking of resilience and strength earned over a lifetime. Even the way they smile, or the subtle tone of their voice, leaves an impression that lingers long after they leave. There's a story behind every glance, every gesture, every subtle movement. Each tells of years lived, challenges overcome, and confidence built quietly, without the need for display. Attraction doesn't always show up in flashy gestures or loud proclamations. Sometimes it's in the details, the little things that reveal character, presence, and vitality. As one wise observer once said, it's not what is spoken that commands attention, but what is carried in the way someone holds themselves. In men over 60, these signals become even more powerful. Experience sharpens them, life molds them, and presence amplifies them. The eyes, hands, posture, jawline, voice, smile, and even the arms tell stories without a single word, drawing attention effortlessly, naturally, and authentically. Welcome to Empowered Heart. Today, we're diving into the subtle signs and body language that instantly draw attention and reveal confidence in men over 60. If you're ready to uncover these hidden signals, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our insights. The eyes are more than just a way to see the world. They are a silent language that speaks volumes without a single word. They have the power to reveal confidence, curiosity, and even subtle intentions. When someone meets a gaze that is steady and self-assured, it creates an almost magnetic pull, an invisible signal that communicates strength and presence. Eyes can hold attention longer than words ever could because they carry honesty. They show focus, interest, and an awareness of the world around them, which draws attention effortlessly. Eyes also reflect emotion in ways that are hard to hide. A sharp glance can convey decisiveness. A softer gaze can communicate thoughtfulness. There's an intimacy in eye contact that goes beyond physical appearance. It connects on a deeper level. People notice when someone looks directly at them without shyness or hesitation because it conveys authenticity. Over time, subtle movements in the eyes, like a raised eyebrow or the way they light up when observing something, leave impressions that linger. Even in men over 60, eyes remain a striking feature. Experience, life stories, and wisdom are often visible in the depth of the gaze. The lines around them may hint at laughter, worry, or moments of contemplation. And these small details add layers of character that attract attention without effort. Confidence isn't always loud. Sometimes it is quiet, reflected in the calm steadiness of a gaze that does not flinch or falter. The eyes can also signal curiosity and engagement, showing that attention is focused, not distracted. When movement of the eyes is intentional, tracking, noticing, observing, it adds to a sense of alertness and presence. People respond to this naturally, often feeling a subtle pull towards someone whose eyes communicate clarity and awareness. It's a psychological magnet, quietly compelling, without the need for words, gestures, or physical display. Ultimately, the eyes are a mirror of intention and character. They can communicate strength, vulnerability, warmth, and dominance all at once. And in men over 60, where experience has sharpened presence and added layers of depth, a look from the eyes can often say more than a lifetime of conversation ever could. Hands are one of the most overlooked signals of presence and character, yet they speak louder than most realize. There's something inherently revealing about the way someone carries their hands, the way they move, and the subtle strength or care they display. Strong, steady hands convey capability and confidence, even without a word being spoken. They show that a person is intentional in their actions, aware of their surroundings, and comfortable with themselves. When hands are well kept and confident, they suggest a level of self-respect and attention to detail. Clean, strong hands reflect care and pride in oneself, and there's an unspoken message in that. A firm handshake, a gentle touch, or the simple way a hand rests on a table while talking all communicates subtle authority. It signals that the person is grounded and reliable, someone who can be trusted in both small moments and significant situations. The movements of the hands also reveal a lot about personality. Gestures that are purposeful, not fidgety, show control and focus. There's a difference between hands that flail or hide and hands that move deliberately, with rhythm and intention. Over time, these small signals accumulate, creating an impression of someone who is steady, disciplined, and capable of handling challenges. It's a form of silent communication that people notice even if they can't immediately describe why. Even in men over 60, hands carry stories of experience. The lines, the slight wear, and the subtle strength tell of a life lived actively and attentively. Whether it's in the way they handle objects, the confidence in a gesture, or the care shown in everyday movement, hands can draw attention naturally. They are a sign of competence and vitality, and they often leave a lasting impression that is more subtle but equally powerful as more obvious physical traits. Hands are more than tools. They are extensions of presence, character, and intention. Observing them can reveal a depth that isn't always apparent in words or appearances. In many ways, they quietly communicate reliability, strength, and the kind of subtle confidence that attracts attention effortlessly. Posture is one of the most powerful signals of presence and confidence, even more than many realize. The way someone carries themselves, the way the shoulders rest or rise, speaks volumes without a single word. Broad, upright shoulders convey strength and vitality. They suggest a person who is grounded, comfortable in their body, and aware of the space they occupy. There's a silent authority in posture that naturally draws attention. People notice it before they notice anything else, and it communicates something deeper than physical appearance alone. A strong, straight posture reflects self-respect and discipline. It shows that someone takes care of themselves, that they move through life with intention rather than slouching or shrinking away. Even small adjustments, like how the shoulders hold tension or how the chest is positioned, can signal energy, resilience, and readiness. There's a subtle magnetism in someone who carries themselves confidently, and it communicates an inner sense of power that is hard to ignore. The shoulders themselves are particularly important. Broad shoulders are associated with physical strength, health, and capability. They hint at a life lived actively and attentively. And in men over 60, they carry the added weight of experience. The way shoulders move with motion or gesture also adds to the impression of energy and presence. When movement is smooth and deliberate, it reinforces the sense of confidence. Even when still, upright shoulders signal control and awareness, sending silent cues about reliability and authority. Posture is also tied to psychology. People who stand tall or walk with measured steps often project more influence and command more respect. There's a subtle, almost instinctual draw toward individuals whose posture communicates openness, balance, and strength. It creates a perception of someone who is both capable and approachable, someone who carries life experience with poise. Ultimately, posture and shoulders are more than just physical traits. They are expressions of self-assurance, presence, and quiet power. Observing them reveals a depth of character and vitality that often goes unnoticed consciously, but is felt instinctively. In men over 60, the way these traits present themselves can leave a strong impression, showing that confidence and strength are not about age, but about the way life is carried forward. The voice and jawline are subtle yet powerful indicators of presence and confidence. A voice isn't just a sound. It carries weight, authority, and personality. A clear, steady voice communicates assurance, calmness, and control. It suggests someone who is comfortable with themselves, someone whose words carry meaning and are worth listening to. Even a slight tone of warmth or calmness can make a person instantly more appealing, showing confidence without the need for physical display. Pitch and cadence matter too. A deeper, resonant voice often signals strength and experience, and it can subtly draw attention even in casual conversation. It's not about speaking loudly, but about speaking with intention, letting every word land with clarity. The way a voice moves, how it rises or falls, carries energy that attracts attention. People instinctively notice someone who speaks with authority, someone who doesn't rush or stumble, because it reflects self-assuredness and life experience. The jawline works in tandem with the voice to create a sense of strength. A well-defined jawline is often associated with discipline, determination, and resilience. It signals a sense of structure and stability, hinting at a personality that is decisive and confident. Even subtle tension in the jaw can convey focus or intent, while relaxed strength shows calm control. These visual cues, combined with the sound of a confident voice, reinforce a presence that is hard to ignore. For men over 60, the voice and jawline carry an added layer of depth. Experience and life stories are subtly reflected in these features. Lines or contours in the jaw may hint at years of decision-making, challenge, and resilience, while a steady, measured voice shows the wisdom that comes with living through those experiences. Together, they create a sense of magnetism that goes beyond surface-level attraction. Even in silence, these features send signals. The jawline suggests structure, stability, and confidence, while the voice conveys authority and calm. People respond instinctively to these cues, feeling drawn toward them without fully understanding why. The combination of voice and jawline is a subtle form of communication, one that quietly signals strength, experience, and presence in a way that resonates deeply. The smile is one of the most powerful forms of silent communication. It conveys warmth, openness, and approachability without a single word. A genuine smile can instantly draw attention because it signals comfort, confidence, and positivity. It's more than just a facial expression. It's a signal that someone is present, engaged, and approachable. People are naturally drawn to smiles because they evoke trust and ease, creating a subtle yet powerful connection. Teeth play an important role in this too. Healthy, well-kept teeth signal self-care, attention to detail, and a respect for one's own body. They suggest that someone values themselves and the impression they make on others. Over time, these small cues combine to give a strong sense of reliability and vitality. Even a simple smile can communicate more than words, hinting at personality traits like friendliness, patience, and confidence. The nuances of a smile also carry meaning. A quick, fleeting smile might indicate playfulness or subtle interest, while a broad, relaxed smile communicates warmth and openness. The way lips move, the way the corners of the eyes crinkle, all add depth to the impression being made. People notice these details instinctively, often before they consciously register anything else. For men over 60, these subtle movements are especially powerful because they reflect life experience, comfort with oneself, and the ability to express emotion naturally. Smiling also affects perception on a psychological level. It softens presence, making strength and confidence more approachable. It balances authority and friendliness in a way that invites connection rather than intimidation. A well-timed smile can break tension, establish rapport, and make interactions feel effortless. In many ways, a smile and teeth are not just about appearance. They are about the signals they send. They reflect care, openness, and confidence, all of which are noticed instinctively. Even when everything else is subtle or restrained, a genuine smile can leave a lasting impression, quietly communicating warmth, strength, and authenticity in a way that words alone never could. Arms and forearms are more than just physical features. They are silent indicators of strength, vitality, and capability. The way arms are carried and used reveals a lot about presence and confidence. Toned or strong forearms suggest someone who remains active, engaged, and in control. Even without being overtly muscular, the subtle definition and posture of the arms signal discipline, reliability, and the ability to take action when needed. Movement of the arms adds another layer of communication. When gestures are deliberate, controlled, and smooth, they convey intentionality. Every motion, whether it's reaching for something, gesturing while speaking, or simply resting, communicates a sense of purpose. People notice these small cues instinctively. Arms that move with ease and confidence suggest a person who is comfortable in their own skin, someone whose presence feels natural yet commanding. Forearms and hands together tell a story of experience. Slight lines or subtle wear in the skin hint at a life lived actively, a life that demanded strength and attention. These marks are often noticed subconsciously, contributing to an overall sense of maturity and depth. Even in subtle ways, the shape, tone, and movement of arms suggest someone who remains capable, resilient, and attentive to the world around them. There's also a psychological element to arms and forearms. When they are relaxed yet purposeful, they create a sense of approachability without diminishing authority. Tension or stiffness can signal discomfort, while relaxed strength communicates calm control. The balance between strength and ease is what draws attention. There's an unspoken attraction to someone who can project power without aggression, who shows confidence without dominance. Arms and forearms are therefore not just functional, they are expressive. They reflect capability, intentionality, and subtle strength, all of which are noticed instinctively. Over time, these signals accumulate, contributing to an overall impression of vitality and presence that is both magnetic and reassuring. At the end of the day, it's not about perfection or trying too hard. These subtle features, the eyes, hands, posture, jawline, voice, smile, and even the arms, communicate strength, confidence, and presence without a single word. They reveal who someone truly is, how they carry themselves, and the life they've lived. Paying attention to these signals isn't about changing yourself to impress. It's about understanding the quiet ways presence and self-assurance leave an impression. Every glance, gesture, and expression builds a story that others notice, often without even realizing it. Cultivating these qualities naturally enhances the way people perceive you, creating attraction that feels effortless, authentic, and lasting. If you enjoyed this insight and want more, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell on Empowered Heart. And drop the word presence in the comments to show you're embracing these subtle signs and love the content.